What is the most important for coaches out there, and many of them are struggling, to attract more clients?
I think if you're a coach and you want to attract more clients, there's a couple of things that are really important. Number one, make sure you're really good at what you do. Be a constant and never-ending improvement person, always learning new techniques, new strategies, so that the word of mouth is going to be good. You can produce a result. The second thing I think that I've learned in my experience with this whole world is to offer something either free or very low price that people can test drive, because you would never buy a car without test driving it. One of my favorite stories, I was teaching at a coaching school. They invited me to come in, and the guy who was teaching did something I thought was brilliant. He said, on this break, he said, write down 3 people who've contributed to your life in a brilliant way. It really made a difference for you. Now, on this break, I want you to call them up, and I want you to say, you have made a major contribution in my life. Tell them what it is, be very grateful to them for it. And then say to them, and I would like to give you a gift as a thank you. I am now a coach, and I would like to offer you a free hour of coaching as a way of saying thank you. And so he sent them out on the break. Everyone who reached everyone, because it's not realistic that all 3 people that they thought of would be home, but anyone that got reached, there was not one person that said no. Everyone said, oh, I'd love that. Thank you very much for offering. Now, later what I discovered is about 50% of those people said, that was great, can we continue coaching? So it's like what they call a loss leader in business. We'll sell a car in a car agency for a lot less than it's worth just to get everyone to come in early Saturday morning, hope they get that car. The car has now been sold by 8:30, but they're now in the dealership looking at the other cars and we'll sell more cars. So I think that's a critical piece. The other thing I think all coaches need to also become trainers, need to be able to speak and to do large group experiences, because what I noticed in my career is that when I go do a one-day workshop or an evening workshop, it's experiential and getting people into pairs and talking about the most difficult and challenging experience in life and going through a set of questions that always leads to a breakthrough. People go, wow, I want more. And then at the end you say, and by the way, I coach, I do personal coaching. This is the kind of thing we do. This is where I can help you go. And if you've given people a lot of value, let's say in a 2 or 3 hour experience, maybe on a Tuesday night at the church or a civic group or general public, they're willing to give you 10 to 15 minutes to talk about what you do and what the further opportunities are. So give value. There's a guy named Gary Vaynerchuk who wrote a book called Jab, Jab, Left Hook, I think it's called. And what he says in social media and also in interacting with anybody, give value, jab, jab, and then sell them something, you know? So too often we're trying to sell people something before we've proven that we have value to offer. And I see that a lot on infomercials and people doing teleseminars. It's just one big commercial. You know, give them enough value that they want more. So those are things that I would do.